Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Well, today we've got a map that jumped off of the workshop because of its thumbnail. This is an outstanding thumbnail. Now, I admit it doesn't scale up too well. It's a thumbnail. It's not meant to be seen full page or full screen. But look at it. It's 3D, it's popping, it's eye-catching. But the workshop page doesn't actually have any screenshot images, so nobody knows what it looks like. Over 100 subscribers, gotta be worth checking out just to see whether we're all missing out on something truly glorious. And I promise you, you will not forget today's show. That's for certain. Now, it's
my first map.
That's right. And it's also a real life location. It seems to be something like 1-to-1 scale as well. So, all of those tough genres coming in together in one go. So anyway, if you're ready to roll, I'm ready to roll. And if you want to go to South America for Bonita Buena map, well, let's get ready to rumble. That's right, getting ready to rumble really does support the channel, gets me seen by more people, and helps me grow a little bit more every single day, so thanks for your support. Today's map is Mendoza Argentina by Thodzi. Thodzi, first time creator, first time on the show, and Mendoza's up. I don't think have we done an Argentinian map? I think we probably have. There's your start square, and there's highways and a river, and lots of flat buildable space. The terrain heights, obviously from a terrain map as well, which is it's good, and the river seems to be rolling downhill. Good. The resources are limited, but they're there. You can find them. You see them. Off to the workshop, or what do we need? Well, we need nothing. It's 100% vanilla, so that's an extra bonus point for those of you that want vanilla maps. No DLC required, which is also a bonus for those without DLC. We'll be using the vanilla temperate theme and the realistic 1.2 LUT. So let's get down and have a look at the exquisite road laying in South America. Now, I've never been to South America nor studied their highway net layouts, but I can tell you that this bridge is at the perfect height. Look at the clearance there. See, what I reckon we have got, oh, hang on, the perfect vanilla cloverleaf intersection. You can't fault this work. It is right up there. And before we pull back and have a look at these highways here, a little bit of, there we go. That's fine. That's a lovely little bit of bender there, and a little bit of jinky janky on the end really brings the highway to life, doesn't it? I reckon, we go all year with like hardly any good maps, and then suddenly there's a potential map of the year. And that's coming up soon, my map of the year series. Post-Christmas, we'll be picking out the top dozen maps, or my top dozen maps of the year, so do look out for that series. We've got a little bit of sunken highway here, done with aplomb, I must say. And then we have got the start square intersection, which I reckon this has to be off of the workshop. That is too good to be drawn by hand. Too good. Look at that. Is top quality, that is. And if we take a little bit of a turn to the right, we have got, well, it's awful. It's awful. It's the asset of the day. This is the worst thing you're going to see in today's show, I've got to tell you. It's just dreadful work. Bad Peanuts, Interactive Prisons, Prison Pack. There is nothing quality about this whatsoever, especially when you compare it to the map that we've been looking at. But factoids, because factoids. On the 7th of December, which is today's date, in 1858, Dr. James Barry became Inspector General of Hospitals in Queen Victoria's Army. Only after his death in 1865, it was discovered that Dr. Barry was, in fact, a woman. Apparently, she had originally joined the army in pursuit of her lover, who was an army surgeon. So there we go. Anyway, of course, I was joking about the interactive prisons being an awful piece of work. It's top quality. It's Bad Peanuts. Every time they release something, it's like, right, number one, top of the chart, no thought about it. This is a pack. It contains 5 different things, including roads, fences, towers, recreation grounds, and those buildings as well. Pop them together as you like to produce your own interactive prison. There you go, Interactive Prisons Prison Pack by Bad Peanuts, today's asset of the day. Right, let's get back to the even better. Come on, roll with me on this one, guys. Even better map. Coming down here, we've got the highways which run on either side. Look at it again, perfect intersection. And it's got a unique feature, and that is under highway lighting. Now you get these LED lights underneath the modern cars and whatever. Well, look, under highway LEDs. Oh, lovely blue colour there. It's beautiful. Anyways, obviously drawn from real life. And remember this when we get to the ratings at the end of today's show, right? Obviously drawn from real life. There has been attention to detail here. One road on either side of the river. Beautiful. And so we'll follow this along. And it's quality. Quality through and through. You want to see a bit more blue under highway lighting? There we go, a little bit of blue under highway lighting there as well. Excellent. Excellent. What did someone say blue mantle? What is blue mantle? I don't understand. Okay, right, we're off into the fog. Shall we have a look at the rail? We've got some rail around here as well. Now, they've gone with, I don't know why the top creators don't do this. You know, your Zossos, your Sidais, your Wathradnirs, your Bringers of Fire. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. This is how rail should be. You know, why have 1 2-line railway when you can have 2 1-lane railways? I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious. It's a complete failing by our very top creators, and all credit for this. All credit for this. I can see 1,000,001 uses for 2 separate individual 1-lane rails, and actually, I'm joking, but genuinely, I can actually think of at least one reason to separate your rails like this. So, yeah, I can't completely knock that back. But anyway, it's time for the intermission. Then we'll come back and have a look at the shipping routes. Ships in those rivers. Ships in those rivers.
Are you fed up with random vanilla buildings spawning in random locations? Do you want a specific type of building in a particular zone? Then you need the beginner's guide to theme management. Click the information button below.
And so back to Mendoza, Argentina by Thodzi. No shipping on these rivers, don't worry. Don't worry. See? It's not as awful as you were thinking it was going to be. I think it's excellent work not putting shipping in those rivers. Let's have a look at those rivers. We have water flow. It is going downstream. This is up near the mountains, sort of. And it is actually going, you can see the arrows there, they are going downstream. Okay, it is kind of like a canyon. And we'll be checking out and see whether or not the actual river is like a canyon very shortly. But we've got rivers now going upstream. So we've got edge of map water flow. There we go, or something similar. Somewhere around here is a null zone where there is no water flow. It's just off from the start square, so it's not a big problem. Okay, so we have some ravines. Very big old ravines. I will be checking up on those in a minute. Trust me on that one. Right, what am I doing here? I'm looking for spawn points. Okay, let's have a little look at spawn points. Make sure this river is actually going to fill up to the level. Looks like it will. Look at that. Looks like that will. Although water flow down narrow gullies isn't always smooth, and it might struggle. If it does, however, fill up the river, I think we're going to flood the entire valley. Look at that. I reckon that is going to overflow if it does manage to actually fill up. Now, I've had a look on the map, the Google map, and there is a little water thing like this on the map. I don't know if it flows like that or looks like that exactly, but there is something like that up there. Probably just a lake. Now, trees. We have got really good tree coverage in this little patch here. This patch here, good tree coverage. Not so good tree coverage anywhere else on the map. I don't know why, but there we go. We do have this one-lane highway ramp thing that does join up off to the edge of the map, but this is a little bit weird. Again, obviously trying to match up with the roads on the map. We have some switchbacks there as well, which are done with the plum again. Very nice. Ooh, it's a castle. Ooh, it's a castle. Oh, I think we found our thumbnail. That might be the best looking part of the whole map. We're going to go with that. And let's go back and have a look at this ravine. So anyway, I obviously can't judge because I've never been to Mendoza. Maybe there is a great big ravine running through it. So I decided, let's load up Google Earth. I'm going to share with you my findings. There we go. There's Mendoza. You can see the river running along the bottom part of the map there. And I figured, okay, we'll find maybe a photographic area. So down here, there's some little dots down there. So we're going to drop on one of those dots. And we'll have a look and see. And I wish I was kidding. This was the first image I came across. And yes, I think we have verified without doubt that the accuracy of the river in Mendoza in the map is spot on 100%. I wish I was kidding. I just wish I couldn't make that up. It wasn't even worth searching for a second image because I already proved the point. Now, I left this simulation running for quite some time, and while the water did ripple a bit, it didn't fill up beyond the point that you're seeing there. I have tested it to see whether you can actually draw and pump water into this river, and the answer is yes, you can. I was surprised. I thought it was going to overflow or just spill the sewage from one bank to the other, but it didn't. So anyway, what do you think of this map? Come on, be honest. What do you think of this map? Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the Viewer's Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. Maybe the map is deciding for us today. I don't know. Let's settle down and have some rating, shall we? Okay, honestly, now I have been joking a little bit through today's show, obviously, but aesthetically, I'm struggling to find anything magnificent to say about it. I can't find anything. I'm just trying to find any feature that I can say would bring us up to 2 stars. I can't do it. It's a 1 star for aesthetics. Detail, on the other hand, okay, a lot of you say it's got to be 1 star, BonBon. I'm going to credit the effort for trying to match up the highways. Obviously, new creator, limited amount of skill levels probably. They have made the effort to try with the highways. So credit for that. I'm going to give a 2nd star, 2 stars for detail. Gameplay potential. It is a playable map, but I can't really recommend it in any way, shape or form. I've got to go with just 2 stars for gameplay. Strictly speaking though, you could argue for a 3rd star because it ain't broken. It ain't broken. Mendoza Argentina by Thodzi. Map of the year. Lovely. Thanks, don't give up, my friend. Do not give up. I know I had a bit of a laugh with your map there, but do not give up. Keep practicing, keep playing, but do share screenshots so that people can see the map before they actually download it and see whether it's exactly what they're looking for or not. But God bless you for trying. Well, thank you very much for watching, for commenting, for liking, and for subscribing. The Steam Weekly Chart show coming up tomorrow, and the Viewer's Choice Top 10 for November on Sunday. Look out for that one. I'll see you very, very soon.